Rapid Royale back with another mapping video. Yeah, as you can see, today we're doing what if Greece made an empire in 2025. Just before I start, NATO or like no major alliance exists in my universe. Just simply because the countries that make the empires in my videos would not stand a chance. Like, let's say they invaded, like, I don't know, like Libya, then the whole of Arab League would come in the NATO, and that's not really, you know, centered around Greece. We want it to be centered around Greece. So yeah, no alliances exist. Now they would probably want to go after Turkey, however they're not strong enough to go after Turkey. I believe Turkey is around 10th strongest in the world and Greece 20th, 25th. So they're a decently strong country. However, they'll need to expand a bit more before they invade Turkey. So first they'd probably go after Albania. Yeah, oh whoops, wrong colour, Albania, and they won't accept the ultimatum. But I mean, yeah, sorry Albania, but you're good. So I mean, they would probably take the whole country because, like, why wouldn't they? You know, why bloody wouldn't they? So yeah, and North, no, I think this is Macedonia or North Macedonia, I don't know. Let me know if it's just Macedonia or it's North Macedonia. But why would it be North Macedonia if there's not South Macedonia? So I'm pretty sure it's Macedonia, but it might be not, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, they would have made them and they wouldn't accept. Now, Macedonia, you know, a long time ago used to be a very strong country because of Alexander the Great. Yeah, now they're not, so yeah, that happens. And you know, at this point, the rest of the Baltic Peninsula, I believe it's called, but I'm not sure. All these countries are scared. Even Turkey's a little bit scared because Greece is expanding a lot. Now they would probably go after this country, Kazakhstan. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, they would accept the ultimatum this time, which, because like why wouldn't they? I mean, just yeah, why wouldn't they? And they're rolling through, and they're probably now 15th in the world. So kind of cooking. However, not cooking enough to beat Turkey. Now, I know there's northern, southern Cyprus. I know there's, you know, Greek side, Turkish side, Cyprus. I'm just gonna not bother with all that stuff and just say it's one country. They're all their own language, you know, they're not allies with Greece, and, you know, because I'm pretty sure the border's like that, yeah. There's a South Cyprus, which is Greek, North is Turkish, but they're not owned by Greek. It's very complicated, but basically I'm not including that. So yeah, they would accept the ultimatum because actually no, they would speak Greek, and you know they're more than happy to be under Greek control, but definitely not Turkish. With the northern side, I'll just say they accept. I don't want to get into all that stuff. So now they've taken Cyprus, all the holidays that people go into there, you know, a lot of money. Now they would go after Lebanon, I believe, and they won't accept the peace treaty. But let's just say that happens, they're gone. Boom. Now. Oh, Israel and Palestine. I'm just not gonna include them in. Now I'm not gonna include them in the video because I'm sure there's both people who support Israel and Palestine watching this video, so I don't want to like be, you know, biased or anything. So I'm just not going to include them. But yeah, I'm sorry if anyone's from here. You know, I don't like what's going on there. I think they should just chill out, you know. I don't know the history of those two, but yeah. So I'm not going to include them simply because I don't know the history. And they'd probably go after Botswana. Serbia would join because they're scared of Greece, as well as Bulgaria. However, I mean, Bulgaria, Serbia and Botswana are probably as strong as a country like Netherlands, and Netherlands wouldn't beat this Greek Empire. So yeah, they would start invading Bulgaria, and they're gonna cut them off from the coast as well. Botswana, again, I'm not really sure what's going on here, to be honest. I'm pretty sure Croatia cuts all of Botswana from the coast, except from like a tiny bit down here. I think they have like the shortest amount of coast. But yeah, they're gonna take whatever coast they have. So I mean, Croatia's being a bit mean. I mean, look at Croatia, like, just spreading out here. But Croatia's not gonna get involved, so yeah, I mean, Greece is gonna kind of roll through. And yeah, I mean, Bulgarian troops managed to capture some of the coast back. Serbian troops pushed back a little bit. Botswanian troops pushed back a little bit, but yeah. Yeah, so they surrender. Aha, Control Z. Look at that, look at that. So, got rid of a thing. There you go. Whoops. Boom. They would take all of Bulgaria. Okay, and then I'll do we'll take that of Serbia, and then that of Botswana. Probably something like that, I'm pretty sure. Boom, boom. Don't know why they're separate, but yeah. And now this is gonna be satisfying because look at all this territory that I can just delete. Ooh, look at that! Ooh, yeah, baby. Don't know why I'm making those sounds. Look at that Greece. That kind of looks ugly. That is a very ugly Greece. Anyway, we don't care about how ugly it is. We're gonna make these two a puppet, and they would probably make them one country as well. But Serbwania, yeah. Okay, let's go. So that happened, and now they're probably strong enough to go after Greece. Probably. I'm actually getting so good at mapping thanks to JJ Ricochet's advice. Go subscribe. It'll probably be in the comments. You know, if you can't be bothered to search his name, but yeah, please go subscribe to him because he's given me so much advice on mapping, and he deserves. He's such an underrated mapper, you know. Yeah. Sorry for that. Anyway, Greece pushes into European Turk. I don't know what this like little thing is here, but yeah, they take it, and they also push into mainland Turkey as well. But Turkey down here take all of Lebanon and northern Cyprus. Oh, that looks weird. That looks a bit familiar to something in real life, doesn't it? Anyway, carrying on. Greece makes more advances until finally the Turkish army stops, however. certain someone here. Syria is not a big fan of Turkey and they want land, so they're gonna declare war on Turkey. Gonna help take back Lebanon and Cyprus. And Syria is kind of weak. If you don't know, a bit of geography for you. Syria, Turkey had like a earthquake that hit them both. Turkey dealt with it way easier than Syria, since Syria aren't as rich as Turkey, so yeah. But, I mean, they have a military, I guess, but there's always conflicts going on in Syria. So, yeah, they'll eventually stop because, well, Turkey gets here. They push back. I mean, Syria knew that they would get, like, rolled over by Turkey. They're just hoping Greece would kind of carry. Anyway, yeah, Greek forces continue. They capture all these islands and they join up this landing over here. But never mind, Turkey cuts it in half, which is a big blow for Greece. And they also push back Syria more. And Syria, I think they should have just not joined the war, to be honest. I mean, yeah, they should. I don't. They're a bit stupid of them, really. And yeah, northern and southern Cyprus once again. Oh wait, no. Turkey takes it all. Turkey get rid of this over here. They may or may not be being supplied by a country over here. Yeah, I mean Greece probably around the same strength as Turkey. It would be very back and forth for. And there's a stalemate because both of them are the same strength, and stalemates mean peace treaties. I mean, look at that quickness right there. Oh wait, I want that. I want that. I want that. I want that. Wait no. Wait no. Boom. Right, we're in the right place. So Turkey would take Syria. Because they didn't manage to, Greece didn't manage to take all of Syria back, or any of it, to be honest. So, yeah. No, that's gonna annoy me. I'll just. Okay. They didn't take Lebanon. Nah, we'll leave that. Oh shit, bro, what is going on? What? Bruh. Hardness 0? What? I have everything off, bro. What are you... What? I've messed up somewhere. Don't know what I've done, but for some reason it's rubbing out. Oh, it's because I'm on brush. I'm actually so dumb. Leave in the comments, Elliot's dumb. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm on brush, man. I wanted to be on brush for the border, but I was just so confused. Yeah, that happens. Because why not? However, I'm gonna be weird, and I don't think they would like. I'm not gonna do a border thingy, and you know why? Because it would be very like, you know, I don't really know how to explain it, but they won't be an official border for it because they're both fighting over what they think the border should be. So I'm keeping it at that. So yeah. Oh, and Greece gets this bit, because why wouldn't they? I mean, they took it, they won it. Oh shitting. They took it, they won it, and why wouldn't they take it, you know? And then, I mean, they took Summer mainland as well. So I'll actually just go like that. I'll go like, Haboosh, baboosh. And they take, oh whoops. You take this island as well, and this one, and that, and that, and okay. Yeah, so Greece won the war. However, Turkey also expanded in Syria. And there's peace, but there's kind of a cold war going on. I'm gonna keep Turkey blue, because why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Shit, I just got a notification. Next, where would they go? Now, I'm gonna include Israel. And they're just gonna attack Israel and Palestine at the same time, and as well as Jordan. So yeah. But Israel is a very strong country. They even have nukes. So yeah, and then Palestine is there, and then Jordan's there. And Turkey will be supplying them, but they will not get involved. So yeah, they take all of this bit of Israel up here as well. And boom. And then they push into Jordan. And they accidentally take a little bit of Turkish land. So Turkey's officially in the war now. And Turkey pushed back the territory and even take Lebanon. Because, well, Greece wasn't really expecting this. And yeah, they take all of Cyprus. I mean, Greece was not expecting that to turn on them so bad. Greece is probably as strong as like the UK by now, though. So I mean, yeah. Plus, it's quite a weakened Turkey. So Greece is gonna push more into Turkey. And here is Iraq. Now, Iraq, again, no one in the Middle East really likes Turkey, except from maybe Israel. I don't really know the history of the Middle East. I'm just like 99% sure no one really likes Turkey in it. So, yeah. Oh, there was one country over here that didn't like Turkey, but I forgot which one it is, so I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, no one else is going to join the war. Iraq's gonna push into Jordan and to southern Turkey now as well. And Iraq are decently strong. The only reason they're managing to do this much damage is because Turkey was focused over here. Now Turkey's fighting two fronts with the help of Israel, obviously, and well, not really Georgia anymore. And I mean, Israel wouldn't send troops into Palestine to help them because, well, they're at war with each other. So yeah, and Jerusalem is like there, but it's in Palestine and Israel. So I don't really know. I mean, Israel. Oh, the Gaza Strip will be taken. Take Jerusalem until they're stopped, but that keep in mind 50,000 Israel troops here that retreated here because they probably could have held on to Jerusalem for a long time, and then Turkish troops could have came and helped, but yeah, there was being a lot of casualties, so they just decided to retreat. Now Greece pushes more into Turkey, and I'm not sure where Turkey's capital is, so I won't, maybe it's already taken. I'm gonna just call their capital Turkey because why wouldn't I? And then yeah, I mean, they have to fight Iraq and Greece at the same time, so I'm not like glazing Greece. I'm not saying they would be able to beat Turkey in a war. However, this is a severely stronger Greece with Iraq on their side as well, so it's a 2 front. However, you know, Turkey will push back and push back Greece. But yeah, I mean, Greece will make a landing here in Lebanon to finally kill those 50,000 Israeli troops. I'm not sure, and they're probably like 50 Palestinian troops and like no drawn troops because they suck. Anyway, yeah, Turkey surrenders because why the hell wouldn't they? So that's going to be the last battle of the video. So I'm just gonna get rid of everyone but Turkey and Greece. And yeah. So Iraq will gain a decent amount of land out of this. I mean, they could. I'll go like that, and they will even take that. So they kind of could. I'll colour Iraq in red for now. I'll make him orange at the end of the video. As you know, in all my videos, orange is allies. So yeah. Anyway, Iraq looking thick, baby. Jordan wouldn't get puppeted. Never mind, they would get puppeted. As well as wrong colour. Palestine and Israel. They wouldn't be taken over, they'll just be puppeted. They're still, I mean, they won't be as strong, so they're basically just barriers against Egypt, maybe, and then they're just also there because decent amount of economy, and you know, it's good to have puppets because the more allies the better for Greece. Let's get on to Turkey. Turkey would take a lot of land. Brown, isn't it? Yeah, they would take a lot of lands. Probably go like that. So yeah, Greece kind of cooked, and the empire is looking very, very thick and juicy. Oh wait, I can just go like boom, 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 bang, boom, bang, boom, bang, bang, and then go like, yeah, they'll take all these islands because I mean, why wouldn't they? They would take all of Cyprus, and yeah, that's the Greek Empire done. Oh, and they would okay. And now we'll do puppet Turkey, and then orange Iraq. Okay, so that's about it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, or else I'll eat your cookies. And leave other suggestions down in the comments below. And yeah, make sure you go subscribe to JJ Ricochet as well, which I'm 99% sure he'll be in the comments. Yeah, have a nice day.